At this point, I think we should do a short review. Hello, I'm Chris Meyer. Welcome to session 11 in the series, Are We Being Deceived? Searching for Truth in Religion. In the last session, we concluded that God speaks to us today in the same way that God spoke to our ancestors thousands of years ago, through creation. By studying creation, or nature, we can draw certain assumptions regarding God's nature. That is, as far as we can understand such things with our limited capacity to comprehend this incomprehensible God. One characteristic that seems to be obvious when examining nature is that God is perfect. We base this assumption on the fact that everything in the universe functions so perfectly, not only as an independent entity, but also as an integral part of the universe. Again, if God is perfect, it is because God chooses to be perfect, and not because that is the only way God can be. We also define the word perfect as free from any flaw or defect, faultless, precisely accurate. The second characteristic of God is that God cares for us and all created things. We know this because we've been given everything we need to survive. In fact, as we noted in the last session, God goes beyond caring for us in that this great, intelligent entity has given us the capacity to realize and appreciate the finer things of life, like beauty, art, music, and the ability to experience compassion. In this world, we might call that perfect caring love. Concerning the religious documents like the Bible and the Quran, we concluded that they do not meet the criteria for truth because they contain inconsistencies and contradictions, and truth is defined as being in tune with reality, accurate or exact, without variation. However, just because they do not meet the criteria for truth, that doesn't mean that they don't contain the truth. It just means that they are not without error. So the question becomes, how can we know what is truth, what is of God, and what is not, those things that are from man? If we compare the theologies of the mainstream religions to what we learn from nature and determine whether or not their teachings comply with the nature of God, then we should be able to discern the difference and find the truth. And in finding the truth, identify the true religion that was meant to be from the beginning of time, the religion of Adam, the first man. I suppose the most basic building block in forming the various religious philosophies concerns the concept of evil. We'll discuss that in the next session. Again, if you'd like to get a little more detail, you can get my book, Are We Being Deceived? It's available at Amazon.com in ebook and paperback, or you can order it through your local bookstore. I'll see you for the next session.